Good afternoon, this is ITV News Central. Hospital bosses are appealing for the mother of an abandoned newborn baby to come forward. The child, who has been named Joseph, was left on a doorstep outside a house in Worcester this morning. Health chiefs from Worcestershire Acute Hospitals NHS Trust are caring for the baby and have made this appeal.
I would like to appeal to Joseph's mother to come forward to us because we believe that she may be in need of urgent medical attention. It's important that she's seen by a midwife as soon as possible to get checked over. The number for her to call is 01905 760 663, and that telephone line will be manned by a midwife 24 hours over the next few days.
A new heat wave warning has been issued for the West Midlands. It means that temperatures are expected to reach 30 degrees or more for at least the next 2 days. The level 3 alert from the Met Office is urging people to take action and be aware. It also requires social and health workers to focus on the very young, the elderly and those with long-term illnesses. In the East Midlands, a level 2 alert telling people to be aware and ready is still in place. Meanwhile, police have named a man who died after getting into difficulties in a river on the Shropshire-North Wales border. 21-year-old Anthony James Lawrence from Oswestry was pulled from the water at an isolated spot near Chirk on Tuesday evening and airlifted to hospital. West Mercia police are investigating, but officers have renewed their warnings not to swim or cool off in open water. 4 people have died in the Forces area in the last 2 weeks. The funeral of one of them, Russell O'Neill, has been taking place in Worcester. He's one of 2 people who died at Gullet Quarry near Malvern. Nottingham University Hospitals NHS Trust has been identified as high risk by the new Chief Inspector of Hospitals. It'll be one of the first of 18 hospitals across the country to be inspected by his team over the next 5 months. The independent regulator, the Care Quality Commission, is calling on patients, carers and clinicians to help with the inspection process.
We have a risk tool that gives us an impression, but only an impression, of whether there are likely to be problems. And we chose half a dozen hospitals that were at the higher end of the risk scale, 6 that were at the lower end of the risk scale, and 6 that were in between. So that this gives us a spectrum of hospitals so that we can really test our inspection process.
A post-mortem examination has found that a 15-year-old boy murdered in a Birmingham park died from a single stab wound to the back. Hassan Mahmood was attacked in Oaklands Park in Wash Lane in South Yardley on Monday. Officers believe there was a fight between 2 groups of young people. His family say that they have suffered the worst loss imaginable. Birmingham City Council is setting up special committees to work with HS2 to make sure jobs to build the new rail line are secured in the West Midlands. The HS2 board has been meeting in Birmingham today. It's the first time it's met outside London. The city is at the heart of HS2 Phase 1, that's from London, and Phase 2, which goes on to the north.
It will provide a huge opportunity for skills, especially in Birmingham, because Birmingham is the heart of the high-speed network, will be and forevermore once it's built. Hence, we will have our own training schools and academies based in Birmingham as well.
The remains of Richard III are going to be buried in a special raised tomb at Leicester Cathedral. Potential designs for the £1 million project have been released today. An area inside the cathedral will be set aside for the monarch, who was discovered in a car park in the city last year. Charity motorbike riders raising money for the India flood victims have stopped off in Leicester. It's part of their nationwide tour. Around 20 members of the Khalsa bikers from the Leicestershire Sikh Alliance are taking part in the 5-day trip. Earlier, Leicester residents handed over money that they've collected to the bikers as they stopped off at one of the city's biggest gurdwaras.
We've got a target in mind of around about 10,000. That's based on the previous years. We're a little short of numbers, but hopefully that shouldn't be a problem because the weather is good. And with welcomes like this, I'm sure we'll reach that target.
Sounds like this sunshine is going to stick around. Let's get the details with Emma.
I can't wait to get some sunshine.
Me too. I'm sick of all these showers. Hello there. Well, all the details about the Level 3 heat health watch are on the Met Office website. There is the address. The high pressure remaining with us, 90% risk of a heat wave at the moment. And it certainly will feel like it this afternoon, with the hottest temperatures just pinching into the southwest there at 30 Celsius, 86 Fahrenheit. A little bit of cloud building in places, making for sunny spells. More sun tomorrow, and it's a warm one overnight tonight. Here's your pollen.
Flybe, sponsors of ITV Central Weather.
Suffering from hay fever? ITV Pollen Count is sponsored by Benadryl.
So, as you'd expect, counts will be high over the next couple of days for grass pollen. There is also a bit of nettle, dock and mugwort pollen around at the moment. That's it for now. Bye-bye.
That's all for now. You can of course keep up to date on our website at itv.com/central. I'll be back at 6 o'clock this evening with Matt Teal for the programme, so please do join us then if you can. Enjoy the sunshine. Bye-bye.